And welcome back. Man, someone should really go ahead and time those dupes. Like a work ethos. How much do they just stand around and how much do they actually do things? Are you too hot again? Atmosphere, okay, that's fine. Hello Sandred, I'll come back to your question in just a sec. Your temp 20, what, 7? Okay, 9. Are you heating up like there's so much? Or are you being weird? You're fine here. Is this overfilling? No. Hey, Dedekoth. Maybe I'll bring this one down a bit further. You're fine here. You're going out at 15. Right. Sandred, you here. So for the wire through the wall, you gotta start with either a normal wire or a normal conductive wire. Like here. And then onto that, you have to replace it with heavy wire or heavy conductive wire. And if you replace it, instead of building it, if you were building it, you wouldn't be able to put anything on top. But if you replace it, you can put a tile on top as well. And now if you build the tile first, then they can still construct the wire on top of the tile or inside the tile afterwards. And that is how you get the wire into the wall to prevent stupidity. I didn't mean to pronounce that S there. Stupidity. If below 135. Wow, amazing trick. Yeah, well, let's see if... That is one too many zeros. Let's see if... What the heck? Yo, dude. What is this? Excuse me? There. But just put the thing in. But also, you never know if they're gonna change it with the next patch, aka tomorrow. Hey there, Hank. Wow, amazing trick. Oh, I've confused you for Delicoth. Because I only see colors and not names in chat. Hello, Leo. Teaching experts? It's not an expert, it's a fix to the weird handle situation on the watt plates, the joint plates, because they're just broken. Because why would you deconstruct it if you do this? And why can't I click it from here? It's a Schrödinger's plate, so we gotta build Schrödinger's wire to fix the game. Like, well, I guess it's always been that way, right? How do you fix Oni? By using exploits. And it's a beautiful thing. It's called emergent gameplay. Thanks for the exploit explanation. Very handy. Yeah, it is. It is very useful. Okay, so how is the rest of the base looking? We should be... The hydro is still going up. The temps have been a bit of an issue. You're running full power now again? Getting these thingies up. Emergent gameplay. Yes. You're vacuumed out again, okay. How many too many critters? Yes, all the critters. Can you just do that? Are you back to 0? Wait, what? Theoretically, is this 40? No. Are you... You just don't work, do you? Like, moving critters around just does not work. Because dupes are too dupey. I just need to have them in the drowner and use a bunch of incubators. Yeah, I think so. You guys stop that. Do we have a liquid? Let's see. Stop picking them up. Stop putting them down, except kind of do that. How do you have so much p-dirt to need that many composters? Good lord. I don't. Usually. Well, I don't know how the exact numbers gonna work out. But There's a lot of plant husks from time to time. And if I tell them all to compost those, all the pea dirt is running. If not, it's not. Usually we just make pea dirt from the excess from the ethanol distiller, which should be running, and it is not running because what is up with your automation? You should be allowed to go. Are you not filled up? Wait, you have no wood? Those are compostable? Yeah, I only learned this yesterday as well from Redneck. But yes, they are. That's the only thing you can do with them. But somehow you have to, for some reason... Well, in theory, you'd have to click them all individually, right? Or first mob them, then do this. With the change settings tool, you can drag a box to do this. So I can just go do that. And maybe there's somehow an option to have this permanently always be composted by default, but somehow I haven't found that. I haven't really looked too deep into it, so maybe there's a way. But as of yet, I don't know how. Disabled? Wait, what is up with you guys? Oh, you're too hot. Wait, what is up with you guys? What is your temp? Alright, you're gonna stop that. No. You gotta cool this down to like below this. You got 222. You can go 200. Yes, you should stop this now. And water should come down. You should cool down, then we can have more metal refined. Okay, that was odd. Oh, we're in speed 1. I was about to say, why is the game running so smoothly? Now, for all of you guys, do we remove the shuttered fluxes? Or move them up here? How much glass do we have? We have 8 tons of glass. And a bunch of debris up here. We could go ahead and say we don't need these guys anymore. Then we have more room for additional incubators. Are critters dying if they are flooded inside an incubator? I don't remember. Why are you moving all these eggs? Oh shoot. Ugh, are you not on sweep only? Okay, my bad. that has you guys be derpy. But yes, do we just go ahead and flood these? And this ethanol is heavier than brine. Well, since you are unable to pick them up, we have to, kinda, yeah? Then we have to bring all the extra critters that we want to bring back in via the incubators. I kinda would like to put the eggs on the far side, I think. We won't need you. Why is there 2 blobs here? Because we needed to have this room to be smaller. Okay. As for now, I just need you all to be... There's still polluted oxygen in here. Whatever. We need to have a liquid down here. Stop that. Pump. Bottle empty here. Okay, I really don't want this poop air to be too annoying. Oh well, first of all, so you go down here. We don't have a pickup. We just dump stuff. All the way down to here. Yes. Yes, yes. We do make it too high. You get a bit of naphtha. As for the crude oil, we have some of that left as well. I kind of would like to fix this up a little. We have our entire setup down here. You go move this over like a little bit. Doesn't really matter how far. I just want to get rid of that. I want it to be moppable. Like proper. You do this. Yes, we do copy pasta later. And that's just that. You guys, is there any liquid over here? Ethanol. Quite a bit. Is there should be some naphtha here somewhere. 7 kilos, that's enough. 7 to crush them all. The dupe should come in here to do the work. Or not. Your room is 1 tile too large, I know. I want to have this 1 tile more randomly over here somewhere. Just randomly. You get more O2, you kinda do. This is still being all hydro. Wait, why is there no more? What did that have? What happened to all my Dracos? Let's get those over. I know we get more. We will get more in here, but that is odd. You didn't all starve now, did you? That would be ridiculous. We have more eggs up here, if necessary. But that should not be the case. And what's up with my suits? Is this not being taken care of? Repair Atmo suits. 1 suit, 7 available. Please repair those suits. And here you get some boxes for... You can get these boxes. We do have glass now. This doesn't need to be insulated. Can we see the power wire now? You're gonna go above 20k at times. Please. No. You ever getting red again? Yes. Where? Why? Heavy watt conductive, wire conductive. Conductive. There should be an indicator that is more useful than nothing. Oh, you're taking damage. Okay. And this one as well. Let's go fix you up. 1 and 2. And you go... Oh, great. Reed fiber and feathers are 2 different things. Okay, yeah, sure. Gotta do that too. Fine. Gotta have an extra box for the birds. And 1 for the old suits. And right now this is being taken care of right away anyways now, so really 260 fibers. These birds are really good at giving fiber. Yes. Suit. Empty. Worn out. Coming back up here. There should be a bottle of stuff on the left. Or is there? There's more naphtha. Let's relocate that as well, because I don't know. There's supposed to be something here, but I don't see it. Is there a small bottle of ethanol here somewhere? These are all too big. Relocate. As far as you go, you just get some crude oil. The ethanol on top, that should speed things along. That should speed things along in here. Yes. There's still more polluted oxygen. Somehow. Steve is coming in. If the P-Ox gets into the main shaft, so be it. What about building this rail? How are things down here? You're getting more and more oxygen? Kind of. It just takes time. Hey Doro, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're having a great Wednesday. can I get there the naphtha? Yes, please. Empty that real quick. There is the crude oil. And then a bit of ethanol. That should give us a mass extinction event in just a second. Maybe put a tile here to prevent things, well. Ethanol can go down, that's fine, the rest I don't care about. Yes, I gotta keep an eye on this. I still wait for the naphtha to be emptied. You empty the naphtha, okay. Then you empty ethanol. Then the game lags. How many critters? 300. A few of them is dartles, which somehow are not being brought down here. If I do this, also not. Oh, we have no pickup right now, yes. The dartles will go onto the top. It's gonna be fine. Or rather, we'll have to build a different setup for them, maybe. Okay. You look good over here. We don't do any drop-off anymore. You go mob from here. All of that. Wait, we gotta make these doors or auto. And we gotta do so before you drop this. Or these critters can all get out. Shoot. I don't wanna stop you from doing your task. But yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I don't want all of these running away. Okay, you go do that. If only the game was not so laggy. Oh, maybe, well, if we were not playing on speed 3, that might also just fix things up. There's a few Dracos, a few Dartles on top now. Nice. You guys wanna go... You're probably all kind of turned off anyways from the automation, but I would like to go ahead and give you all the option to power these and lullaby to the eggs. Because now we have way lower throughput on... Stop emptying bottles into here. Way lower throughput on our critters hatching. Unfortunately. I also saw the power wire being read again. Where is there any wrong type of wire? Is this the right one? Yes. I would just go and search that in the colony overview, but oh well. Heavy conductive, heavy conductive, heavy conductive. You guys spot anything, let me know. You should be able to hold 66k. But apparently this one, joint plate. And this one, you're also actually taking damage. And this one. Did I miss this one? Here, let's go. 1, 2, 3. And the whole top part here, well, this has not even been connected, so that's kind of whatever. And if we do, you also need an upgrade on the wire. The kind of wire. Okay. I don't see no... well, how about here? How about the top? You're getting overpowered? You seem fine. How's power in here? Not so great. We did start tuning all of these guys again, yes. What's on the floor here? Oh, a strange brick. How did you get here? But yeah, sure. You have plenty of power. Do we have plenty of room here for another battery? Huh. One will fit in here. I do like myself some extra batteries. More stored power. Good thing. Okay, whatever. Whatever. You just removed a bunch of critters. What? There's... wait. How many dartles is that? Is there actually 300 of them in here? Or are you counting the eggs? You're not counting the eggs, are you? Also there's stinky air. Why is there more stinky air on the left hand side? Aren't we pumping this out? Did you just push this over or something? I do not understand. Where is the source of the stink? And why are you... you're on the door? Oh, door. Do that, do that. Close this off. Yeah. Is this faster than having them up down? Probably. What the fuck? I did not tell you to deconstruct this. That is some lag nonsense. Yeah, okay, no, we're not... oh shoot. We are on saving only every 5 cycles. What's the time? How long has this been? 81? Oh, you gotta be fucking joking. The game just destroyed the base with a random event called nonsense. I will... this is gonna take longer than 10 cycles to fix because of the gas nonsense. Ah, shoot. Oh my god. RIP Twitch integration map. Well, that is quite unfortunate. How far back is this? Oh my god. This is where you fixed up your nonsense. Which we didn't need to at all. You're supposed to like get some power down here and not power, some diffusers. And just because of it. Okay. Beyond that, you all fixed up, right? You all fixed up. What did we even do here? Heavy conductive panels and stuff. That much is certain. You can do power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. 8, because this one's extra, we don't need that. We have metal here, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 was it? And then we had you fixed up over here. I removed this one and I did redo it after, didn't I? Here, how about you just move this over differently? That would be lovely. Is there still stuff missing in here? No. Good. And you're also all connected. Did we fix up this room? We did. That is most critical. Okay, anything down here? We didn't do nothing at the bottom right hand side. You never needed to be upgraded, updated. You guys are being silly. We are not going to deal with this anymore. And set you to sweep only. Please give me that automatic dispenser. Make sure you do move these eggs in. Actually, can we just leave the left hand side liquid there? Remove those drop-offs. I'll give you another dispenser over to the right, the left. In here. Move that door. Move that door. And then just bring the stuff in. floor. Remove you. Remove all of that. Yes, I do kind of want to fill this floor up, but also, is that thing over here? No. That just got in when we fixed up quote-unquote things in here. Stop that. You don't do nothing with these guys. You're just being silly. And give me that dispenser, but over here. And all the eggs. Move them over. Remove nonsense. We happen to have any bottles here. What is that? Crude oil. Yeah, relocate, spread. Mop a little bit of ethanol. And you will be taken care of that way. We don't do this anymore. You'll have power and oxygen. Picked up your doors, thank you. The same would be true for you. You have never been fixed up yet. Hold on a second. You get your conductive panel A top. Here. Either way is fine. I guess. Connect this together. Other. This way, that way, whatever way. I'll have this end part taken care of right away. And surely, we'll be all perfectly fine here. Go get you into a room, so you guys go make proper power. Is this all set up the right way? You've had an issue. You go if this is below 135. Yes, you run if 122 and you cool this down to 195 or whatever. And right now this is too hot, you should cool this down. That's just that. Yes, left hand side water has been all fixed up. Pretty much. There might be some additional coolant needed. Cooling. How are you all doing? You should be doing fine. What is up with your running situation? Hey there, coded and raiders, welcome in guys, how's it going? Oh no, we're getting coded. Well, it's almost like you retroactively came in here after we had to reload because the game just destroyed like a 10 by 10 area of tiles. It just randomly destroyed them by giving the Dupes the order to destroy them. What have you been up to? You've been playing Timberborn. I have yet to get into that ding-dong game. Hey, Redneck. And you told him how to play that game. Is that how it is? Yeah, have you not played Vintage Story before? No, I haven't. I've kind of had my eyes on it, but I haven't actually played it yet. Why do you ask about Vintage Story though? Have you not? No. Do you make it sound as like I should have played it? We started playing Timberborn and I think I did a lot for the first 4 hours. I'm happy. You did start that just now, like right before the Aqua DLC. I kinda don't find Timberborn as engaging as I hoped. I hear these things, yes. I feel like I will have like fun for a few hours, figuring out a few mechanics and then, I don't know. I'll still play it, but I would prefer to play something else. Wait, but you can play something else if you want to. Why are you stopped? You are not. You are running here, mostly, at times. You guys wanna have a Reaper in the box or two. Without getting into too many spoilers, is there anything specific that makes you not enjoy this much? Or just whatever? I asked about Vintage Story because a lot of people you know are currently playing. Yeah, didn't you play on some server from was it Wellbred? Or I hear you talking about your base and whatnot. Someone else was doing stuff. Yeah, the bugger. I did hear things. You do more wood and maybe plywood and more wood. I also play on Belper server. Right, Coded it might have been you. been like having discussions about that. I feel like the challenge goes away real quick in Timberborn. Okay, I see that part. Making it maybe a bit boring. We are completely out of sulfur, so no need to have any feeding stations here, I guess. You're being derpy again, of course you are. And what about, I did bring some liquids in here, crude, empty. Agreed, I played it once a year, but a lot of fun doing it. Without the modded factions, the playtime gets re-limited in Timberborn. I see. No, there's critters in the walls. Well, I have yet to test it. I wanted to many times, but haven't gotten to yet. Do we have ethanol here? Let's go involve all of you nonsense people, critters. So how much playtime are we talking here? Like 10 hours, 50 hours, 500? I'd assume like maybe some 20, 40, 50. Just a rough guess. And we did want to have you all empowered again and automated. Not sure about you guys, as we said. I was at 200 to 300 before getting bored and jumped into modded factions. And then, at some point, you got hit by Oni. And things changed. And let's empty that out. Okay, you keep lullabying. And now we have to invest power to fix game performance. Huh. I have 550 total hours, so maybe 20 to 50. Huh! Would you look at that? That's exactly the number I said, isn't it? Yep, only got me out of the beavers. It still makes me wonder why Willow is always like, she's not interested. What was her take on the beaver game? Something anyways. And I can't think about the fact that she's Canadian. Somehow that affecting the decisions. By the time I get back into the game after stopping, they have another update, so there's things to learn about. Oh, yeah, okay. So there's plenty of more updates coming from time to time. That's pretty nice though, isn't it? If it's still being like maintained. What is up with you all? Oh my god. This has not been rewired yet. You can be removed. We gotta bring you over. This has not been rewired yet. Okay. Do I just do this differently this time around? You know, we could just have the wire go through here instead of the wall. And then connect over to the other side. Here. And we have more space for extra batteries, because we like batteries. Not really, but we have solar and then pew pew. More stuff. More power stored. Not like solar is ever gonna give us enough power. This solar is such a joke. But yeah. Did we ever build these extra air floaters? Here. Let me give you that. And are you set to if below? Right, there was this issue as well. Oh, and there's a free databank. Oh, nice. Okay, where's your debris here? You took that away. We don't have enough. Sweetles are dying. Dying out. Do we have Sweetle eggs? 0. You're not making any more eggs. Because no food. Okay, so be it. In that case, that top stable is done as well. Here, let's go rip all of this out. I do want to have a few grub rubs. working. Grub. You go, 8 is fine. How many can we have? 6? Was it? Room size. And sulfur. No, sugar. Not that one. How big is the room? 96. And these seeds will just be put in the base storage. Yes, in the base seed storage. And grub up. Eat sugar. We have a bunch of those? Maybe somewhere. Oh my god. Wait, did I not tell you to... Are you still sweeping eggs into here? The wrong kind of eggs. No, kind of floxes. Only rubs, hatches, no lumps, no rexes, no these ones. Smooth hatches, sure why not, and sweetles. Okay, try again. And evolve these guys. What about you up here? Did you get your setup? Floxes, dartles, shattered floxes, rexes, lumps, and big lumps. These guys. Okay. You've been all evolved. Why are you all in here? Because we left the door open, so you could just leave. Yes. Yes, think in here again. Leave. There's more guys. Let's go. Mob all this. All the way to here. Maybe leave this one be. Yes. So the gas doesn't go out quite yet. You bring the X to the left, you do. That should fix up a bunch of things. Yes. There doesn't need to be a full tile here. Do we... Look at the sharking X though. Nice. Yeah. Do we want these boxes still? Yeah, sure. Let's make Abyssalite into dirt. It sounds like a great idea, assuming we have enough space for incubators. Here, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna be hit by power yet? No. Okay. And you can be powered up again. We turned off for now anyways. Not all of you, not all of you. You can't have automation here. Theoretically, you could be moved the tile to give us enough space, or we could even have the automation go upwards. For now there's a bump here that prevents us from doing anything. Okay. What are you all doing? You have nowhere to put them into. Stop being silly. Stop being so silly. But give me a pump here. I feel like I need to keep those pumps. Because you are also being silly in terms of off-gassing nonsense. On that front. Goo. How much more tough meat do we have? A ton. Yeah, and we do put that away if we sweep it. Yeah. So if there's tough meat in here, it's just securely. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't put my cursor here, I think. Wait. If I go sweep, you ignore the smart tooltips. Is that what I'm seeing here? Because without it, or without it, or rather with the sweep command, there's a lot more stuff to see. We're back to vacuum. Let's go mob this, give you another incubator. There's a Rex on the far side. There is... Oh, we have nowhere to drop these guys now. And if we increase the size of the room again, we kinda have to have another liquid in here now. This is just silly. Because these people will, on occasion, have too many critters in here and they gotta bring them somewhere. But they've been ignoring the drop-off to begin with. Oh, this is so annoying. The game just not working. If you could just work, that would be great. You cool down a bit more. You're already cooling down through this. Okay, it's just too hot in here. It's just too hot in here. In general. Fine. Now for the purpose of automation. Good thing we have... So for one, you can beam build. We have vacuum on both sides here, that's nice. The other two, we cannot have that be a thing. We do speed breed the Rex. And then we have maybe one for the Ardodardles. That's a lot of automation. It's not. It's the exact proper amount of automation. I think I'll have a drop off here. Give you an extra room for that. I'll give you this again. And this. We'll just try to have you drop off critters. I mean, somehow it works down here, right? Kind of. Kind of, if it works. What a brutal system. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Leo. Where's the brutal system? It's not even efficient, but because the game lags so hard, it doesn't work. It's so ridiculous. Imagine being born in the world, then just to drown. Don't worry, you don't register, because you are still in the first attempt of a thought process until the game assigns you some calculation capability. So you don't even realize. Like, it's like, you know, pre-birth removal. What's the term? Never mind. But yes. Let's go see how much copper we made. Can we replace all of this? Can we? No. I want copper in here, first and foremost. You go bridge. Bridges. Bridges. Go down. Fix all this up. This can be all removed then. You be copper. You be copper. You're coming down here, over there. You as well go away. This will be stupid, y'all, but what's the plan for O2? The blumps. we need 4.5-ish kilos of water to make oxygen diffusers powered by lumps. Supply the dupes. And whilst we do that, we also get food for 140 dupes for free on the side. Do you want to see the spreadsheet? Because I've put that up a few times before and you've been there as well, I think, when I did. You're good? Good. Here, let's go fix up these wires again. Oh my god. Don't make steel wires. I'm good with normal ones. Oh, and look, we forgot to rebuild that conductive wire up there. Heavy conductive wire, yes. What are you yapping about? Oh yeah, in here, it's kinda hot. Yeah, that's why we have like 66 lumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, we should need 50 theoretically, because, you know, they make like 120, 132 each, which is 60 plus whatever you need extra for the diffuser, 10% extra. So it's 2 times 66. Yes, 132. So the exact amount you need, basically. Yep. Mm-hmm. That. Can you all get cooled, please? Iron is fine. Iron should be fine. And here. This is getting slightly ridiculous. How are you all doing? On A, you can do a 7, though this all doesn't help. Get rid of all the extras. We have no Phlox eggs in here right now, do we? Rexes. Shredded Phloxes. And that's that. Right, you are all being silly. We know that. Is this all copper? Tell me, it's copper. I kinda wanna keep my copper. I kinda wanna have more copper at my disposal. Like right now. We'll get it anyways, but I need it now. I want it now. And I want it all. We have so much iron. Or whatever. Just so you can build stuff over here. Are you not cooling down enough? What's the temp on the brine? Can you stop the brine? Minus 21. Wait, is liquid? Wait, didn't you go by change at... Wait. Usually it's minus 22. That is what I remember. You melt at 16. I didn't quite realize and internalize that you have a bit of a hysteresis there, kind of. Ah, I see. What's your problem? You getting too hot? Yes, we thought about that. Let's get you down further. Wait, what are you? What are you? You're going out here, yes. You are coming down here. You'd be coming down here. You'd be going out. Where's your out? This one. You'd be going out here again. We have no copper, of course not. I'd like to use some copper here. No, not iron. If we do this, we do it proper. With copper. You go in here. We go reconnect you in a second. You'll go up. And go to the cooling more quickly, more early. The temps coming out are just fine. You're going out at 8 and 10. So that is not the issue. You just need more cooling. And maybe with the hydrogen removed, you're gonna be just fine anyways. By the way, how much hydro do we have up here? 300 kilos again? Okay, power is no longer an issue, I'd say. And LG is also enough for 100 cycles of oxygen. And we've been sitting at 20 at some point, so... Ah, you did move these guys. Okay, good job. Crude oil. You can just empty that from here. You're still building more tiles in here? Yes. Sweep that again. Yeah, you're gonna empty that. Now for the naphtha. Can you put that over here? And then have we got a bottle of ultra small ethanol? No. You'd be trapped here anyways. You can't go sideways. If we have more than we need. Yeah, that works. Yeah, move the naphtha. How is my suits doing? You have proper O2 coming in again? Yeah, pretty much. We're at speed 3, yes we are. Doesn't feel like we lost lots of time. No. Stop moving those tooltips. And why is there naphtha twice in here? Is this naphtha on the floor? Right, and this is crude oil. You gotta mop all of this. Sort of. You could also separate the naphtha. Okay. And then there's a big bottle of naphtha here now. Wait, what? There just was we just mopped a bunch of naphtha. Right? And now there's only a 7 kilo bottle here. Wait, what? I thought this was not crude oil. I just read 2 instances of naphtha here. Okay, maybe the game is lying. Who knows? In that case. And I do want to have the doors filled with stuff. Yes, you're being filled up. We have 2 kinds of fluxes. I don't care too much about the shit. Now you're using this again. Now, this is so annoying. This is just so infuriating. It is really infuriating. Maybe I just have the fluxes up here. No. I don't really care too much about these guys. Just put a room there. Maybe do that. You do want to have a pickup. There. Nice and simple. If you drop them, you drop them. That's fine. Do that. That's gonna be the fluxes. These are gonna be the dials. If I have one of these, you're gonna give me like 1 every half cycle. We need like 4 per cycle. We need like 4 of these per cycle. That's the problem, we can't do that. And you need more down here as well. We do need a drop-off setup theoretically. Right, where's your X? Turtle egg. You take 10, you go up to 50. That's 2 per cycle. That would be 2 in an incubator. And then we get some extra down here. This is just, oh my god. Game, if you could just work. If we have you... This goes away. Then what? You get your naphtha on top. Do we have more naphtha here? Relocate that over. Are you all going to be weird about all that? Wait, did it just drop down? Naphtha is not heavier than crude oil. What are you doing? Why are you being silly? Let's mop you all up. We're gonna read. Do you differently? Ha ha ha. We can't do it like this. We gotta have this damn pickup. Build it that way for a good reason. Or we have to have like 10, 20, 40, 50 incubators. Or 500 power for turtles, which is ridiculous. And then we still have to put them all over there like crazy. The other option is we do something like do that. And do they go into an open door? I don't know. Do that. Trap them, open closed door if something condition. Do that. And then have a pickup on this side and only a restricted number of critters in there. Like if there's X in here, you close the door. This can always... No, you have this open. So they don't all move out at the same time. Well, I guess. And the other ones, They don't go up the walls, so I wouldn't want to. They don't go up the walls, yes, but they're also going to be way fewer. Let's go see. So you go bring this chute down. We bring the X in here first. Means you go away. We need a sweeper and another pick up. Make some room here. We have too many of these guys. Yes, we do. Yes. And you're all still waiting for this oxygen here as well. What is up with you guys? You're running with pressure below. Yes, you have high pressure at times. Fine. Hydro is just being annoying. And we had this issue with my Dracos. We'll fix you up. Dude, if I tell you to sweep something, I do not want you to drop it along the way and then let it sit there in the nothingness of your brain that nothing useful ever came from a duplicate actions. You put this on sweep only? Yes. I see a piece of pipe that is not supposed to be here. Okay, how's this wire doing now? We didn't fix it all up. I'll start from this side as well. We already did kind of fix things up down here. Can we not use copper? Can we use iron for all of you? Okay, this has been fixed up. It has. You go this way around. You be iron, as I told you. Get you all over to here. That. You're supposed to be moved. Screw that. For now, if I feel like I need the iron, we can. But also, we have enough metal. Probably. Hopefully. And if not, we just make more with the fish. With the jabos. Cha-ja-cha-ja-cha-jing. Okay, is there any other spots over here? They should all be fixed up, right? Probably, hopefully. Okay, did you get your stuff done in here? Well, yes, but also these critters and whatever they are. They're fast in reproducing. Yes. I did want to do a thing over here too. Can you just stop all of this? Move you over. Move that. Give me a dropper. You guys over here with the ethanol also stop. I just don't want you to remove it right now. It's ethanol, crude oil, and also petroleum. Ethanol, crude oil, naphtha, not petroleum. Okay. Sweep. The Dracos are down here and they're gonna be fine. I'm very happy I put this down here. This is gonna be the Fluxus. We just have a bunch of eggs in there. This. And this. Copy pasta. Nope, you stay shattered, please. And then all the critters are to be picked up in here. Okay. You go fix this up. There's still critters on the walls. Don't mind if you do. You're gonna drop things over here. We don't need this demo bridges then. Or will we? We'll see. Yes, you get another pickup. There's a weird drowning situation, I don't know. I'll make this wider again. Maybe have you drop it further down here so we have some space for a... this guy. opposite. You can go sideways here. Yeah, that allows us to put a conveyor loader up here. Here, you cut this off again. You even get another dispenser. Going back and forth. Exactly what we're looking for. And then there goes the conductive plate. One more time. Wait, you can be sideways. Directly connected to the cooling loop. Again. Okay. You go pick up all critters. But you put it on... Wait. Nothing yet. We gotta fix up some other stuff over here first. You go get a door. Sideways. Like so. Bit of automation. You wanna have power too? Yeah, have some power too. Can you reach that? You can reach that. How many critters is this? Yes. That pump won't work. It's gonna be in the way of things. Get rid of this power. And maybe in case there's some gas leak, goes off to the top room. Never trust. Okay, there's our eggs. You go do all the local critters. One is missing now. Rex's shuttles, blums. That one was missing. What is that? Okay. We're supposed to only sweep only. Thank you. Yes. And then sweep on over here. This one is Dartle. What are you doing? Nothing. Not really. Those are gonna be moved over. You just fill the floor with crude oil again. Did I just remove this to redo it? Yes, of course. Because crude oil. On the question of how much brisket do we have? No, how much tough meat do we have? The answer is way too much. Can we go do a quick run on some extra barbecue? I wanna process that stuff. Right. This is all. And I need a bit of barbecue. I want a bit of barbecue. Okay? Okay. And then you're gonna be like this. You copy pasta that. 1, 2, 3. Copy pasta again. Here. And here. Then one more time. Copy pasta. What is up? Copy pasta. Go here. Okay. Get you all together. Bring this out. There is a lot of CO2 coming up here, no? Here. Go. Did you build all the buildings yet? Most of them. And even hit up the top of the map now, isn't it? Okay. How are you all doing? Doing fine? Doing a fine job? Doing a fine job here. Knick-knack. Now, you go crude oil. Yet again. One more time. You all trapped on the side. I just want to have that part taken care of for a quick second here. And these ones as well. The right hand side. Can you just... What did you just do with all these eggs? What did you just do with the blum legs? Are you on permanent sweep order here? For being silly. Okay, you stop the crude oil and give me a blob of naphtha. I just wanna fix these up here. What are you picking up? Blum eggs? Yes. That's a lot of eggs. It's not worth it making them into egg, oh shoot, this way, yeah, this was not, whatever. There's no point making these into omelette, is there? I do want to get rid of the omelette in here though. The tough meat. You're gonna take it away now anyways, right? You have like a ton of things to take care of. The tough meat, how much did we remove here? Oh yeah, this went down by a lot. In 2 cycles or so we should have processed most of it. And the calories are also going up. No, for you all. Wait, we're gonna close you depending on what's on the other side here. We'll have to make some room. Remove that. Do we just have the critter remover done? No. There's gonna be turtles and they would be able to cling to the walls and whatnot. And we don't want to have things always drop down there. This would be our pick up. So we have to have a full room on the side. That means we gotta move you by 1. Make some space here. That's the drop off. We'll need to have liquids in here. We have to not have all these liquids in here. You're deconstructing this? Buildings, you should be. Speed 3, yes. And why is there chlorine gas in here? And where from? 600 micrograms? Milligrams? 40 milligrams. Here? Oh, that's gonna be some bleach stone nonsense. You muppets. Oh well. It's already struggling to get all the way to space. Shouldn't you be condensing here? Yes, and you are. You wanna have like a conductive panel panning out or something, or like a conveyor thing. Wait, no, a conductive one maybe? Do we have space for that? Lurk, enjoy the lurk. You going... This can be green, green... Green, white? Yes. Go do that. That shouldn't destroy anything here. There'll be some minimal heat transfer. That's fine. Are you getting not cold enough for this to freeze? You're coming up at -30. Is there really that much heat in here? And are you being blocked by this now? No. Wait. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're just stopping this for a moment. As we shift gears. That is fine. You can be a bit colder, right? 35 minus. And you are also... What is your target temp? Your acceptable temp? Minus out, -50. -40. Vloxes are... You are not a Vlox. Guys, is it really that difficult to get a Vlox? -30? I mean, you're not being cooled all that much, it's fine. How are you so flimsy? -30, no. I do want you to be nice and cold though. Yes, here, go. We are at -40. No, you are at -30. 50 is a lot. I just want to freeze that. No. Minus 30 was good. $35. Maybe it can freeze the brine here. The fresh brine is, after all, not freezing, so there's that. My god, these guys have... They are hatching quickly, for sure. And I guess you can move all the fluxes. I'm not too particular about those. Right, but how do we do that over here then? That is gonna be extra annoying if we try that. Because this is very data specific. Like, you go have that pickup. That you also didn't drop them here, did you? At some point. And right now they are all just dying. Can we have a thingy here? You go open, close that door, depending on critter numbers. About those fluxes. Wait, what is your egg size? You have 360, 320 meat. And do I have an egg cracker? I think not. Egg cracker. I find this easier to use than the data bank for this specific purpose. Go show me, what do you have? Fluxes. 1600 gives us 2.8 in omelette. We still have Twitch integration on, yes, 2.8. But you give like how much meat? Can't see flocks in here. Can I get flocks egg? Flocks. That's 4k meat, no? It's 1600, it's 2k. Yes, in that case, we can just store them away. And we'll be done with that. Have a storage bin. Here. That is very nice. You can go sweep this one more time. This will go replace. And you put away the blocks eggs. Even if it wasn't like that. Even if it was a bit of a waste of calories, theoretically we don't need all that many boxes or that much meat. How are we doing over here? 80 kilos of tough meat left. Are you still, you're all still running, right? And you're like full-ish. Yes, there's 40 kilos of meat in here. Can you move the briskets into storage? You're not sweeping that. I would prefer it if you swept the food, if I had to sweep the food. Thank you. By the way, we have dream journals? No, because you're lagging when you try to sleep or something. Okay, whatever. Speak Dupin. Let's go clean things up in here a little bit. And over here. Oh, that's nonsense. The husks, yeah, that was unnecessary. What about all the floor cleaning in here? There are more items on the floor. Not really. 5. You have been lullabied. How is this thing still running? And why? What the heck? Why is the empty incubator running? That makes no sense, does it? I mean, you have an on signal, but what the heck? Now there's... Oh. The egg is not showing. Okay. Yeah, well. And this one was showing incubating, but it was not. Excuse me. What is with this egg? Oh, it just went silent. Okay. Yes. You go mob here. You go... That's a drop-off. This is our drop-off. That here. Close off. That startles. If critter count below 15, you just open that up. And if not, you close it off again. I want a bit of ethanol here. No. Not sure. You go all 0. I guess. Checking your room thingy out is a bit difficult, isn't it? Shoot. This is just moving you in circles again. You go make that liquid go away. And I think I want to have these liquids mixed up again, like normal. Nope, yes, sweep. No, I can do on off crude oil. For a moment. Move that in here. You go in a circle, you keep circling this. No, you don't. It's gonna block off the bit on the bottom. You go get the ethanol. I will have you on sweep only. Anything else is stupid. Here, go to that. Then there was one more liquid with crude oil, with ethanol, with naphtha. Alright, you've just been silly about bringing the stuff up there. This is why we didn't want to do that with. Move bottle. That one. Yeah, go clean, sweep the floor. What is up with that? Well, first of all, there shouldn't be fluxes in here. So there's that. Yes, and you're going to move these eggs forever and ever. How quickly are we getting critters in here? Are you counting the eggs? Are you counting the eggs? Yes, you are. Okay. This is not live critters. Also, you're good here in terms of circling the eggs in circles. This blocks whatever these bottles clean up. And so you do with the ore down here, the metal. Okay. You should be fine. Yes, yes. You should be fine. You are... What the killing floor? What's up with mopping here? We don't know. Maybe I'll have you. 15 is a lot. Make this 5 or something. Right. You're mopping here, that's okay. Can we get like a tiny blob of ethanol? Of course not. Of course not. We can get a blob of naphtha. That's nice and small. That's 55 kilos though. What is this? That is naphtha as well. Okay, no, we can't. Yes, we can, except do it differently. Ethanol too big. Ethanol too big. We have this other bottle over here still. We had once. Okay, I'll get one out of here. It's simpler. And then just relocate to here, make a bunch of bottles for us. What is up with Sweepy over here? Doesn't exist right now. Oh, we did rebuild that and then there was the bugginess of the game. Yes. Also, these eggs should just be taken care of by default. Oh no, right, no, you don't sweep eggs. Yeah, right, that one. What a great idea. Do not have the dupes, the sweepy sweep eggs. Yeah, we love that. That's a great decision. And totally logic You even had some hydrogen in here? Or what exploded there? Yes. Good job, Sweepy, good job. Here, have some fun. Sweepy sweeping. That also means we can remove a bunch of pipes here, theoretically. All of these. Well, actually all of these. Wires for power. Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, what is this piece of pipe? There was a random piece of pipe here. And you have still a lot of gases sorting. Just a lot of gases. And lumps, apparently, on the side. The heck? The heck? They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. And there's still more feathery bird thingies over here. Do we just go ahead? Here. Move them all in here. Just move them all in here for a moment. Lump eggs, these eggs, Blum eggs, Rexes. That is ridiculous. Tender meat, still 50 kilos. Will give you another cycle of 5. Okay. Now then, over here we have you guys. You're supposed to be 0 for all. So we can feed our Rexes. Now the thing is, we have enough... Right. So there's that. I don't like the ice on the floor. Can we fix it up, please? Okay. The lumps have nowhere to go right now. You should have a drop-off. And I don't like the liquid on the floor here. Period. No, this is not opened yet. Now you open. Sweepy is gonna sweep this, so things will be sorted by themselves. Why is there? There will always be water coming down. Are you able to get rid of all the water here? Or is this too much for you, Sweepy? Because I don't know. You seem a bit stressed out, a bit overpowered. Here, let's go get... Why is there no debris here? Shouldn't there be debris all over the place? And down here. And here. Fuck a string! Oh well. Here. Proper sized bottle. Get that. Here. I don't want these guys in the wall. When we do that, you get a NOT gate onto here, so we push them out. And so we don't super overfill this. Do we get that bottle in here? Yes. Empty that. There shouldn't be anything swooping, booping, hopping, bopping around and about. Starters moved in here forcefully. You're gonna go grab that. And on the right hand side here, there's naphtha. This one should go left, right. There's crude oil on the floor. The question is, will we put some dartles in here? If so, is that... Oh, no, there's no poop here. Hey, what the f... Oh my god, that's why. That's why there's more and more stuff here time and time again. Okay. Wait, wasn't this like 50... The worst possible outcome. 300 grams. Put you here for a moment. 15, 7 kilos, 1,000. You could be here actually. You could be here. That is naphtha. Okay. That's 1,000. You should be able to spill only to here. We can mop up. Okay. That goes here. We have dartles in here. Proper. Okay, first of all, you mod this. This is naphtha. This is gonna be weird. And okay. And then we have naphtha on top. You just have like 2 bobs and blobs here, that's fine. This is all crude oil on the floor. I'll have all the other stuff removed. Okay. This is a drop-off, yes. There's our... You're being collected, you are. This is not the highest of priorities. I still liked it better over here. I'm saying. I'm not sure. There's gonna be a lot of guys. Now that we make it into a bottle, you are freezing it. Thanks. Now you're freezing it. Okay. We can check. Do we have less than X critters in here? And then only then activate that pickup critters. The Blum situation is a-okay. You mod this, open it, that should bring the liquid to the left again. We get a bit of extra naphtha up here. And then a bit of ethanol on top. This one. This one. Thank you. There should be enough to spill to the left and only the left. U is below... How many is that? 4, 9, 10. If below 10, don't count X. Then this guy is on. We only have 33 dartle eggs right now. How interesting. Can you bring in all the eggs into here? They should have all been collected then. Nothing more on the map. There's one more. Is this from outside? Or are you now just trying to collect eggs from... My god, yo dude. Listen, there's a sweeper here right next to you. Just let the sweeper do the job. Okay, no pending. Okay, here, put this on the 1. And then hopefully the sweeper takes care of that. And only the sweeper. We don't do lamb eggs. We do flox eggs. What with the grub eggs? We do have to access the lambs. Floxes. Was that dartle eggs? There wasn't dartle eggs, but I don't think they're around the map. Or are they? Dartle eggs. No, it's like 34 is what we have over here. Okay. And then if I sweep these again, you put them over here where they're supposed to be. What? Oh, right. No floxes in here. That should be taken care of by Dupes, theoretically, or we just... Well, we had to wait for all of these to go over. Fine then. To the roundabout, it's okay. This one, you can open the naphtha. You can open the naphtha. And sweep. This guy's on, you're waiting for additional... We have so few dartle eggs right now. It is kind of weird. Okay, then you go close this off like normal. This room is first a grab stuff room. Yes. This is a full evolution chamber. You are 3 high. Should be able to close this all off now. And you dump lambs. You dump lambs. If we have excess floxes, you dump them here too. Rexes as well. And shattered ones. We shouldn't get too many Darkles in here. So that one is gonna be fine. Okay. Should take care of things. What's with you? Oh, what? We have no more granite. Okay. That was faster than expected. That was way faster than expected. You wanna eat sedimentary rock? Okay, what else do we feed you? Wasn't that like 1,000,000? You know what? Screw those people. I think. We get rid of hatches? I feel like we get rid of hatches. Or do we feed you all the sandstone? We should just remove all this. We don't need these stables anymore. Hatches. You guys. You guys. A few more Sweetles here, maybe, just in case. There might be something good here. Wait, didn't I make you into the grub thingy? Yes. Things are still in place? Yes. You're gonna bring... Oh my god, this is not a high priority. Is it? We should have a few more grub eggs. You bring them down here? Yeah. Do we? Are you all dead? 0 grub eggs. Okay. Get you over here. You're wild? Okay, glum, that's fine. That is not a high priority thing, just go give us that, or rather invert that leftover sugar. Is all. As for the stone hatches, you know what? You could move them, but you can also just attack them. That's gonna be simpler, because you're gonna drop them and you're gonna be silly about this. Wait, there is grub eggs over here. A few of them. And there is some sulfur here. Wait. Yes. Why is there sulfur here? I thought we had none. Where's this coming from? You're being silly. Here, go eat the sulfur then with our lovely critters. The Sweetles. Okay, what's your problem? No problem. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Is this pickup working? You turned off for now. Okay. And over here we could drop some of the Darkles, but we don't really wanna. We don't really want to do that. How's the hydro situation? Looking good. Looking good. As for the cooling, we did want to hook you up differently still. You're coming up here. You'll do that. You're gonna go up here, that's fine. There's some leftovers from earlier. We won't need this anymore. Peek on that. Yes, you're gonna come down into here. This one's emptied out. You're gonna come down from this bit. Decon, go up again. Yes. The first one is already running as it is supposed to. Another cooling set up here. You're running. You're coming down. You're going over. That should give you a bit more cooling here. What is your temp? What is your temp? 30 on the dot. And the water now is coming in a lot cooler than earlier. Or is it? Wait. You're not supposed to be super hot. Or what is up with that? Are you running like... These guys are running hot. These guys are running real hot actually. And we don't absorb a lot of the heat yet. You're at 20 whatever. Wait, what? You're going back and forth between those two. You're absorbing a lot of extra heat as well. Interesting. Quite interesting, that one. So, how about you're coming at 16, 17, come out at 20 something. Basically, it's only 2 tons of hydro. But yes, you're coming up here hot, here not so much. Or is it the other way around? Is it just the surfboards being super hot? You are getting that steamy water. Yeah. You wanna be colder? You wanna be colder. You go down to 10 at least. We should be absorbing a lot more heat on the left now. Yes. You're still derpy. The surrounding area should be fine. 20. You're gonna be okay. Absorb more heat here. You know what we have? We can pay for this. We have plenty of copper again. There. And yes, these things are running actually hot. What's the temp here? 480 degrees. Okay. Did we get the hydro in here? No. Wait, didn't I do this? Damn it. Hey Stinger, hey Yelp, looks like things are heating up there. Yeah, a little bit. I just hope the one aqua tuner is gonna do a sufficient job. I did want to get a blob of hydrogen. This one maybe? No, the other way around. First remove that, then that. Give me this. How are we doing up here? I mean, I've been playing, how long has it been? For 4 hours to fix some issues with the dupes just not using the buildings because they lag too hard or something, I don't know. Like, looking very clean, yeah. Like, I have this drop-off over here, they just don't use it. And this one they are willing to use. I had the same issue in my vacuum stables. And they're basically the same. They're both reachable. But they just don't use it. And it's been super infuriating. Dupidity, yes. It's been so infuriating. What's up with these eggs? Right, and the way they drop items as they move them is also special. Can you please move? Why is there Weasels in here still? Did I allow for them? Oh, right, okay. My bad. Yeah, redo that. We're just eating up the old sulfur leftovers. But apparently now these guys are more or less properly being moved. And these eggs are building up again. We have brine, so it's fine. We shouldn't be too concerned about things here. You can also sweep these husks if you want. There's so many husks. And I think we are good now. That was the important bits and pieces. How's your temps doing? Coming in at 20, going out at 23, 40. You could bring this down to 14. You do need more cooling, don't you? We have power? Well, we have Dupe power. I might just need a bit more cooling here, yes. Oh, and that hydro bit to cool the coolers. Where is it? Down here. I need this bottle and that spot. And then you should generally be cold enough here. But husks are a constant problem for me now. So far I've been leaving them on the floor. I haven't found a use yet. Well, it might be interesting to you to learn that you can... Wait, where are they? Here. Can't see them. My game is bugging out. That you can compost them. So, from time to time, the annoying part is you have to tell them to compost them. I haven't found a way to do it automatically. And I've been told this yesterday by Redneck. I didn't know either before. It's one of these things. You don't use the compost for 7 years and then you have no idea about these things. But yeah, the husks are a bit of an hassle. Can husk be heated up to convert them? I don't think... Are they not genetic ooze? I don't know. I think they are just... Yeah, they're ooze. Can't do nothing with those. Quite annoying. Yeah, I think they should be like... You should be able to cook them into CO2 or something. Just to get rid of them. Or as another suggestion from Redneck yesterday, how about you just go and... where's the water only here? You just go ahead and remove your high tier farmer skills. Just scrub them all and remove the second, no, the third. What? I dread opening this window. You just remove farming, improved farming too. At least straw hats for dupes made with husks. That would be the perfect addition to the Aqua DLC, you know? Straw hats, beach, and all that. Why is there no more liquid over here and all the liquid over there? Because at some point you've been full with poop water. And there's still some in here. No, there's not. It feels like the lag has just moved it all over. I don't really like stopping you at all, because things are heating up. Well, I guess it's doing fine, but I still don't like that. Having you on a pause. Are you heated up? Oh my god. What's up with you people, man? 24, what is my temps on this loop? 8, 26, you have 2 coolers, you're fine. Theoretically. 11, 20, whatever, 11. That's delta 14. Target temp, almost being hit. That is some beefy cooling we need here. All for the sake of sustainability. But you look fine-ish. Did we cook the briskets? How much more? Alright, the tough meat has been mostly been processed. And we've heated up the minus 60 degree ice biome, sort of. There's still more to do. Wow. Yeah, we had like a few tons of tough meat a moment ago. These are just to process excess we didn't utilize earlier. We're gonna raise these again. The 7, 8 down here should be sufficient to process our meat. Or maybe I leave them up there just in case. On a low priority. What is your priority? 6, 5? If you just prioritize these ones. You have watts of this on this playthrough. For now they're all on Twitch, but I have them on... I gotta do the YouTube thing still. I have them semi-available. The VOD is not lost. I even have the attempts that we abandoned. Do I put you on a 4? There. Okay, and then I wanted to check the Jabos. How many guys is in here? Oh my god. Can you do that? Your entities, less lag is all. I'll have to check out how it all started. I might want to try that at some time. Well, at this point we could get a new seed or something for Aqua DLC. It's gonna change a few minor things. When you start new, it's gonna change a lot if you convert, I guess. Because I have these Hydra setups, and from what I've seen, polluted water is now lighter than normal water, and that's gonna screw all of these guys up. Unless they do a perfect flip, And even if they do, but there shouldn't be off-gassing. No, there could be off-gassing. There's this weird situation where you have... Let me make myself gold. You're gonna lose the setup. This weird situation where you have the hydro, or the oxygen just being produced, sitting in here, being below 2 kilograms, and then the poop water off gases. Well, no, if it's on top and you have a proper amount of hydrogen over here, it shouldn't off gas. Oh well. I usually avoid pea water at all costs for these anyway. The thing is, I did this on purpose. So if we have duplicants in here peeing while they walk through, the pee will just be on the bottom and it won't be displaced by them being disgusting. So that's a very specific reason why I used it here. It's a bit annoying to set up because you have it off gassing and it makes everything a bit more annoying in terms of putting the other liquid on top. But besides that, also I didn't have any other liquid at the time, I think. Like the only oil we have is from what is at the beginning of the start on the teleporter. We did never leave this world, right? We don't build a rocket, we don't use the teleporter. So that is an extra restriction we gave ourselves. That made things a bit more spicy. We did use the Printerceptor though, else I don't... I don't see us getting enough oxygen production going on the vents we have. We only have like 4.5 kilograms per second of water production, and the Dupes need more than that. Or rather, more than that if you make it out of only electrolyzers. Why are you not hot enough? You should be able to. This is my only little ugly thing I'm using. The buggy taberdices. But they're gonna be fixed in the next patch anyways. AKA Clay says they should be getting hot enough to evaporate all this water. Only thing is gonna be the increased power consumption going forward. But hey, there's always something. We can do more tuning if necessary, I guess. But yeah, it's been a very interesting campaign and many things to be learned. How is your delta? Are you fine cooling this down? Your uptime? Can you tell me? 80% so far. You're gonna run all the time. But you also took away a lot of heat here. Initial heat. AKA the base is cooling down further over here, so you should need less power over time as this cools down. I'd like to do more geotuning, but haven't fully bought into making it a staple of my base yet. Yeah, this part is our... Well, basically this part is our geotuning. Our feeding of the geotuning. And then that's all the water the geysers and the vents. The thing is, it only started running as the geysers came out of a dormancy, so we haven't had time to build up the bleach stone to keep running continuously. So only once we hit the next activity phase. So first we go dormant and then we go active again, and then we should have enough bleach stone to run this constantly. This might also be the reason. Yeah, okay. You're like super cold right now, which is why these guys are having a hard time cooking. You are on 1 out of 5 as well. Needs a lot of power. Oh, there's still a few giant plates that are to be replaced. I didn't see those there. Good catch. Yes. Obviously, normal watt wire, heavy watt wire is not sufficient. Obviously. Yeah, you got one behind the wall. We got a few behind walls because I am absolutely disgusted by... Oh look, I did not deconstruct this heavy, but... You're fast. I did not deconstruct this, but the dupes do it anyways, and I'm like level 10,000 annoyed by that. I can't even. Don't get me started. And so we put them in the walls. Yeah, if you have... this is the third time I'm explaining this today. You get to start with a normal wire or a conductive wire. Then you tell the dupes... It's fine, it's fine. Then you tell the dupes to replace it, right? Not just build a new one, but replace it. And then you can put a tile on top. A normal one, an insulated tile, mesh tile, these all work. Then they build the tile first, and then they can replace the heavy butt wire. This one, building it directly doesn't work. Not sure this is gonna work still after tomorrow though. I haven't heard from anybody testing it on the new patch. How long has this been a thing? Probably since forever. There was this other bug with putting buildings in behind walls or stuff, which I don't like. And I've only started seeing and using this one in like the last 2 to 3 months or so. So maybe it's newer, because I haven't seen it before. But maybe I've also just ignored it and I haven't seen it anywhere else, which I would have thought it would be more prominent, but it's not. Cycle 304. Okay. Did you see the mod from Aki that I posted yesterday? I think you did, right? And yeah, my Discord is pretty inactive. I'm trying to, but then I just don't get to do proper stuff there. Like putting up my campaigns and whatnot and save files and so forth. That's what I would like to do, but then I don't get to. You make sure we put away that meat. And also we like 6 million extra in the last couple cycles. From all the tough meat that wasn't processed or now was processed. Are you gonna build up these eggs again? You're just gonna build up those eggs, yes. I'm curious to see this work a bit more. I saw you post it, but haven't looked yet. Yeah, it's just a busy IRL. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just a GitHub link, and then you put it in your mod folder, and yeah. I think I have it active, so if you have it installed, you can have a little... No, I don't. There's a checkbox here that pops up the window for the tool, and then you just tell it that I want this many dupes. I want to replace or not replace the ones that exist. I don't want certain traits, and then you can just generate them, and how many percentage bionics you want to have. All flatulent. I'm not sure you can set rates. I think you can only forbid them. I'm not 100% sure though. Aki has been updating it from time to time. That would be hilarious. I do have a 50 farter campaign. And I have that on my YouTube as well, if you want to see. And the farter campaign, Willow has also played it. She was the one from whom I've got the save. I think Bees did set it up. Bees has also been playing it. They had fun with it. I had more fun with it. Nice. I've done it a few times, but not over 100 dupes. The farters was 50 farters. And since I got the save from those two, it might have been on no sweater, not sure. But after it was 50 farters for 50 cycles, we've got sustainable rather quickly. So at some point I added Twitch integration to it. It didn't last long after that for reasons. Blame Diamond. for suggesting it. It was the first time I played Twitch integration as well. But fun times. Are we getting proper food here now? Are you all nice and cold? You're still too hot. The running temp should be fine. You're just still cooling down. You should be cooling down. Okay. Hopefully. Are you getting better here? Yes, yes, yes. What is your problem? Wait, how is this so hot? How is this water so hot? I've tried Twitch integration, but the game is pretty challenging on its own. True, true, true. Why are you getting... Wait, what? That's the one going up. 13? You're getting up to 20 here. Real quick. Can you... You do not really want to go lower. Do we have the target temp reached? Not really. You're going full power all the time. What you're telling me is we don't have enough cooling? Not quite. That's annoying. We do need some farm-test hydroponics that are insulated. This is really annoying with the hot water. I don't want to cool it down. That's even more of a waste of power. 24, I mean, you should be fine-ish. Do I want to do another 18 here? If yes, where? Let's see. I don't have space. I have no room for this. Over here, just go... Okay, listen. Just a quick one, assuming we have enough power. Not sure we have enough power. We should have enough power. Here, just make sure we have enough cooling. You come down, you go up. Yep, let's go, make this simple. You do check for temp, and that's it. Out first. Yes, go up. All simple. Don't replace this one. Don't replace this one. Going to lurk mode. Enjoy lurk. We won't be online for too long anymore. Probably anyways. It's getting late for me. I don't wanna be up super late. I am still annoyed by how long this took though. And how many things are popping up here and there. Especially the unexpected ones. The wire being overpowered was kind of expected, but there's still some non-conductive heavy watt wire somewhere. And it's not easy to spot, which is... Why? Why is that not easy to spot? And I don't get the "this bit has been damaged" bit either message. Over here. These are all updated, right? Anything over here, you have all been updated. I'm not sure which view is better here. You all upgraded rather. Are you heavy conductive? Heavy conductive. You all look very much conductive. I don't see it. I'll just assume it's gonna hold, and at some point in the future, after letting it run through the night or so, we'll double check. Okay, you should... That bleachstone, man. That bleachstone. Can I have you have priority on 7.7? That should be you, right? Yes. 7.7 is top one. I'll have you on a lower priority. And you guys on a higher one. This is also steam vent. 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? Yes, because even though, well, you're gonna be like going back and forth between each other, but even so, water has a higher heat capacity after all. No, steam is still the same. So between the two of you, if you have an output of 4.3 and you have 7.4, that's a lot more. Wait, you already tuned. Base is... I don't want to math this out. Your base is what? That's plus 2, 2, 1. Do I have to math this out? 1050 times 5 is 5.2. And this one is... You're not tuned, 4 point whatever. Okay, so anyways, this top one has a bit higher throughput, so tuning this one's gonna be a bit more efficient, basically. And the temp delta is the same, so that's all good. Okay. Beyond that, I think we are probably hopefully finished. I want to fix up those briskets. I think we should be fine removing. You're making the fish? Yeah, you're cooking the fish as well. Maybe have the... No, you just do the fish down here. That's fine. Yes, we go remove most of these. I have a few backups, a few extras. If they get cooked, but because it's getting too hot, that's fine. No, it doesn't... Well... no, it doesn't help if you do that, actually. Because you're gonna just leave the food up here. And then that food is gonna rot. And I don't like that at all. It's a waste of work, food, items, fuel, all that. Let's not do that. And if it rots inside this the stables, that is fine, because then it can just like be composted right away without all the extra work and the processing and the fuel. Talk about extra work. How is my husks doing? Just fine. How much dirt do we have? 500 tons. Okay. We've been down to 20. Or was it 44? Way less anyways. And you're getting your guys in here. These eggs should be starting to get us way more. Again, if we have enough brine, it doesn't matter either way. Brine is a relevant factor though. We should display that. 9 tons. Wait, that can't be true. Brine ice. Wait, this is too... Oh, okay. Yes, fill these boxes up. Fill these boxes. Thank you. It's not as much as I thought it would be. Get more. This brine is fine. Lamb eggs. Keep an eye on that. Algae. We have food for... How much do we need per cycle? 1,000, 100,000. Wait. Yes. 10. 100. 7. 1.7. Wait. We need 1,000 per dupe. So you need 100 here. So this is 10. This is 100. 170 cycles of food. And 900 cycles of... No, 6. 150 cycles of oxygen. And we have enough power production, apparently. So the base should be somewhat stable. Food over here for O2 keeps building up. The critters seem to no longer be ultra bugged, which is very helpful. I like this setup actually. We got rid of the hatches for the most part. Yes, I would like to maybe secure a hatch or 5. Here, can you just relocate that into our... Move these guys away a bit. Here, get that in close top first. Well, that is gonna be missing something here. You get a buffer. Here, buffer gate. Okay, a hatch check or 2. What are we doing with the grubs? There's 4. That's a sweet leg, a grubber bag. Listen, give me like one of these each. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Do that. Put you on sweep only. Give me a sweet leg. Just theoretically, if we ever came back to this in a proper manner, adding some other challenge to it or whatever, we would be able to have these critters available. And this guy. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Any other critters? No, that's just you guys. Been taking care of. The other ones supposedly will always be alive. The Dracos in here, we gotta capture you, take you up, put you away. If we don't have some room in the stables. Wait, why haven't you been... Is this one full? Excuse me, what? 18 out of 16? You should be grabbing those, right? Yeah. But you have nowhere to bring them. No, yes you do. Or don't you? Are you set up for Dracos? No. I see. That's why. You're gonna grab these guys as well. That wouldn't be a problem, we would just be running out of fiber. No, we wouldn't get extra fiber rather. We can do a few more ladders out of plastic. Ain't it fantastic? Is this enough plastic now? Oh my god. Remember the time when we've been struggling to get enough plastic to do stuff? Well, I guess the times have changed. Can we build all of this thanks to lag? Yes. Even without the plastic being available right now. Let's go! Ladders. Sweet. I'm wrapping up, sort of, so you might as well already go check out where we wanna host over to after. If you have anyone online that you want to host the raid and say hi to. Let's go get this pickup though. And then. There's only cleanup to do. Pretty much, right? Pretty much. Wow, ladders are being built fast. You do need to go in here to get the plastic though, right? Right. Pretty sure you do. Oh well, so be it. Bright Eyes, I would like to keep an eye on. I'll have you run through the night again. The extra water should be whatever. The sweet eggs are as well. Oh, we got new ones though, right? We had a bit of an issue with that. What's my lead with grain? There's 2 in here. Yes. Wait, what? Where's my lead with grain? What? Wait. Did you take it away? Take it away. Did you just cook it? You just cooked away my lead with grain. There was my backup. Well, shoot, okay, whatever. Have at it. I don't care. We can get new ones from the Printer Scepter. If push comes to shove. Still quite annoying. Yo guys, that's Weasel though. I told you to remove it. Remove it like this. Remove it like this. The rest of you should be fine. You're working great, you're working great. Is all of the dirt moved away? Or are you needing more normal priorities? Because there should be dirt around the map. I just don't want you to be derpy about moving dirt around. Okay. That pea water is being cooked by the stuff over here. I was wondering, because there was always a puddle here, and it never grew. And temps over here are like stable, but not hot. But I guess this AT keeps it nice and hot. But what about you guys? You're super cold. You're 24 and you're like fine with that. Okay. Gotta check your output temp again. Wait, what? Pea water comes out at 2 degrees? What is your target? 10. Oh, yes, you're just running all the time. That... You should be fine though then. Or have you been doing something weird here? If this is above... what? You need to do a delta of... whatever. 10, that's fine. 10, no. Make it 20-ish. Yeah, sure, it's gonna be fine enough. You don't need to do it via this output temp. Right? You cannot break the pipe for sure, yes. You could, however, take away 14 and do another. This is 28. We're gonna be at -8 total, which is fine for pea water. So this will not break any pipes. Alright, cool. Let's go find somewhere to go. And whilst we do so, we follow Jean around. Follow camp. We didn't get to do more of the Twitch lab, unfortunately, but so be it. Let's go. Widow's playing mom. Why is Twitch suggesting I do a collab with Yelp GG? That seems a bit odd. I don't want to play with myself like that. Who else is playing Oni? Anyone else? Suggestions. Called Oxygen not included. Not Oni on Twitch. And what would you tell me about raid suggestions? You put Widow on the top. Sounds good. Our Stinger has also just started again. Let's go say hi there again. Are you still here? Are you still lurking? If not, I'll come over. And we'll have a look at your base. Alright, guys, as always, thank you all for hanging out. Have a lovely rest of the day. Night, evening, morning, whatever. As I said, I will have this run through the night. Let's see how it goes. I do want to see it sustainable. If not, well, whatever, we'll see. Oh look, we have more dream journals, apparently. There's a little green bar, we have something accumulated. Anyways, yes. I'll be back with Aqua stuff on Saturday, because we start new campaigns on Saturday, I guess. I might be doing some Dungeon Settlers, or... what else are we playing? Factorio? We'll see. Maybe afternoon tomorrow, and if not, then Saturday morning, and then evenings is Oni. New campaign. Alright, have a lovely day, stay awesome, bye bye.